negligent as a board member if I didn't voice my concerns. In the interest of full disclosure, and there are many things about Member White that this board and the public should be aware of. The ability to communicate is a very important quality for the board president. Member White, as treasurer for the incoming members of Davenport and Mattoon, stressed the need for civility and open communication. Two qualities I am sure we would all agree are important for a board president to have. I have served this board for 6 years. In 2009, you ran on a slate with me. In the 2 years that I have known and served with you, you have initiated less than a handful of conversations with me. I believe in this case, at least a brief phone call would have been appropriate. It is hardly in the spirit of civility and communication to begin a presidency when you don't feel the need to talk to fellow board members. I'd like to add here that even though President Beckman campaigned against one of the current board members, once elected, she diligently included that board member in all communications. The office of president is a very important position, not only for us, but for the district. This is a school board. It is a vital service that we provide to the community. It is not a game. And I shouldn't feel that it's a season of survivor when I come to a board meeting. We should have to have shown our audiences. I know mine are with students and the constituents. Where are yours? What are your priorities? Based on what I've seen so far, it is neither civility nor communication that you tout. The board president needs to be trusted, honest, and have the ability to listen. With these, the president and the board will not be taken seriously. This will cause more disgruntled constituents to come forward. This will be a major change from our previous board officers that have had all of these virtues and have represented this district with style and grace. We should, as a board, strive to move forward, not backwards. I have seriously questioned your character, Bill. You have proven from your previous actions during difficult decision-making, and yes, I am talking about the clam vote, that you have taken the politically expedient way out and did not vote in the best interest of the district. In the difficult days before the clam vote, your fellow board members understood your position to be the same as the majority. You were also given the task to speak in the board's behalf to members of the community. You waffled and you didn't get the job done. And then you lied to your fellow board members and cast a different vote than the one you said you would at the beginning. You have told us since then that you believe the correct outcome happened and that you simply couldn't vote that way because of political pressure. When the tough decision has to be made that you are obviously easily swayed by political pressure, I ask the rest of the board, do you want this person as your board president? One that doesn't seem to have the interest of the students, taxpayers, faculty, or administration at heart when it's going gets tough. Because of these important issues, I ask the rest of the board to give up alliances or promised future votes to vote for the future of our district by not voting for Bill White. Regardless of the outcome of this vote, I will be happy to work with the entire board as I have the last 6 years. Thank you.
Any other comments before we go to vote?
Well, for the record, I expect it to accept many of the factual characterizations. However, it's not appropriate to re-argue the kind of decision at this time. And I would also comment that one of my favorite passages from Scripture says that by the fruits that are born, you shall know them. And I have every intention that you'll just
call, please.
Okay, for Bill first.
Yes.
Deb
Sorry.
Boyle. Aye. Mike Davenport.
Aye.
Nancy Kupka.
Nay.
Keith Mattoon.
Aye.
Terry Pavesich.
Nay.
Bill Webb.
Aye.
Louis Beck.
Nay.
Four ayes, and 3 nays.
So we don't need to go to the other one. Okay. I was reserving the vote for you. All right. Bill?
Before I turn over the gavel, I just wanted to take a few comments myself. I want to congratulate Mike, Keith, and Nancy on your election to the board. And I want to thank Nancy and Terry for nominating me to continue as president. I appreciate that support. I did agree with them that we do need continuity of leadership at a time of so much turnover on the board. And I know that we do have a divided board. However, the majority has spoken. Congratulations to Bill on your election to the presidency. I want to assure our colleagues that while the vote for Bill was not unanimous, I am ready to support him and everyone on the board. A difference of opinion, a difference of philosophy is not at all unusual among 7 board members and among a community of our size. However, I do have some advice for you, Bill, to do talk to all of us, engage in a two-way dialogue. I haven't seen that effort in the past year or the last few weeks, but I'm sure it will be coming. As president of a divided board, trust me, from experience, you must reach out to bring all of us together. I will do everything I can to assure a smooth transition, but it's definitely a two-way street for all of us. A little advice to our new members. Be prepared for a long learning curve. School governance is very complex, fraught with negative consequences if we stray from the school code and board policy. Ask questions to be sure you understand what and what not to do. In addition, get all the training you can from the School Board Association. In fact, I think 4 hours of it are going to be required by law in the next year. Their seminars and conferences cover everything you will need to know. Take their advice to stay on the balcony of policy and big picture decisions. Let the staff be down on the dance floor in the midst of the details of how things should work. That's why we hire the best. We need to stay out of their way and not micromanage them. I'm sure you know that already, but I felt I need to say it. It is now time to build the trust which was lacking, as we can see by earlier comments in the campaign and in the past year. I was saddened when unfair and groundless charges were made against the board by those who didn't know, didn't ask the whole story, and were consumed with their own agendas. It is my fervent hope that all of us around this table can put all the negativity and the personal issues behind us. I'll look to our new president for leadership. It's a large part of the job, but we all have to make the effort. That's what we were elected to do. Our mission as a board has not changed with new faces. We must continue to put students first, providing them with the best resources and support which the district can afford. We also owe it to our community and taxpayers to be good stewards of their precious dollars, some almost $80 million a year, and to show them that while we may not agree on all issues, and sometimes we may not even like each other much, depending on the issue, we will work together with mutual respect to reach consensus on the truly important issues confronting us, and that once a vote is taken, as you said in your oath, every board member will support the decision whether or not he or she voted for it. That's the tradition of this board, which I feel confident we will continue. I personally pledge to do so. To do any less would damage the confidence and strong support which our community has for this district and could very well impair our performance on the huge tasks that are ahead of us. Now let's get to work. Bill, turn over the gavel.